Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Now, this is, somebody is looking at something and they're realizing they didn't really get much out of whatever it is that they were putting time in, effort in. It's like they're looking back on everything that they did. And maybe this is something that went on for a long time. Three of Cups in the reverse. This could be a third party. Maybe there was a third party trying to interfere. This could be with your life path. A union that you have with your person. And somebody ended up, because it's like they can, oh wow. I feel like this person, they're realizing this was a waste of time. Something that they were doing. If they were trying to interfere with your connection, they can no longer do it. Like they were happy with whatever they were doing in the past, but now it's like they're unhappy. It's overbearing for them. Because personal space is here. So it's like somebody can no longer get in another person's personal space. Whether this was like a third party that you were attached to that tried to interfere with you and your person's union. This could be like a karmic soulmate or somebody that was attached to your person. One of their, karmic soulmates that they were attached to. They can't get in your energy. Yeah. They're realizing whatever they were doing, there's nothing that came out of it. Yeah, this is someone who also did something unfair. Justice popped out in the reverse. This is someone who could have did something injustice to you, injustice to your person. And you will least expect that this person is someone who feel like they're being treated unfair. Yeah, it's like they didn't want the truth to come out. So somebody for a long time, there's some type of truth and clarity that they didn't want you to know or your person to know or both, and they felt like it would never come out. Maybe they spent a lot of time, Seven of Pentacles, trying to make sure it didn't come out. Because they didn't want you or your person to clear your space, clear your energy, wake up to the truth, and start protecting your energy. So they did something that was unfair, something that was injustice. This could be like a legal situation. This could be multiple things that they were just doing in an unfair way. And it's because they felt like it was unfair that you've woken up. Your person have woken up and they can no longer be in your space, their space. And it's like whoever this person is, this is someone who is definitely in a low vibrational energy. The way that they're feeling about you and your person's connection is not their own. It's like allowing dark energy to overtake their energy because they're in an energy where they can be hijacked by dark spiritual entities to be used as a vessel to create confusion, to keep them off of their path, to keep them off from, focusing on their self-healing and different things like that. And it's like, this is someone who did not want you and your person to see the truth. And they don't even know the truth. It's like the energy that is using this person has complete control over them. This is someone who owes so much karmic debt. And they're bound to whatever it is, the karma that is being returned to sender because of the choices they've made in this energy, this karmic energy. It's like, in order to make the right decision, that requires balance, grounding, healing, and having a clear mind, actually taking accountability for your actions and for the things that you need to change to get out of that energy. This is someone who does not, it's like they don't have a clear mind. They're not in their right mind. They're being controlled. And they honestly feel like they're being treated unfairly, or they were treated unfairly. And this is why it's like somebody sitting back analyzing why they did what they did, unfair to another person or other people, and making it seem as if they were treated unfairly. Like, hurt people hurt people. And this is also someone making their self believe that the reason why they did what they did to you, or whether this is somebody that did something to your person, is because of what was done to them. This could be somebody just walking away, pulling back, needing their space, wanting time to their self. That was a threat. Especially if this is someone who likes to consume energy. Wow. And consume other people's energy. We have the Fool. So this is definitely someone embarking on a new journey, starting over, actually taking a leap of faith towards change. They've completely moved on. And they've moved on in a way where I'm not staying here. I'm moving forward. No matter where I'm going, this is an energy of, I don't know where I'm headed, but I know I'm moving on from here. And they're moving by faith and also using their intuition. So yeah, somebody's moving on from someone who, this is like a relationship. Somebody that couldn't be trusted with the Knight of Cups in the reverse. This is definitely gaslighting. This is emotional abuse, emotional manipulation, broken promises. This could be some type of love spell. Somebody realized that they were under. Yeah, the Chariot. This is someone who feels like when they were attached to a certain person, they weren't able to make their own decisions. They weren't thinking clear. As they were attached to someone who was not thinking clear. And they didn't want, if this is your person, they didn't want them to think clear. They were being controlled and they wanted complete control over your person. And if this person that they're moving on from Whatever manipulation they were using to keep your person stuck, your person is seeing that I have control, not this person. This is definitely some type of illusion somebody is walking away from. But it's like a love spell or something. And it's like, if this is a karmic energy that was attached to your person, they placed a love spell over your person to get to you and your person. Or they use your person to get to you. I just did a reading on this. If this is a karmic feminine energy and your divine feminine, they were using your person to harvest and feast on your energy. And they will always be able to keep your person away from you as long as they can keep control of your person. They didn't need you. They could always access you through your person. And as I say, this person could be someone who intentionally tried to cause some type of physical harm to you because they feel like they have your person under control. If they knew that you were your person's person, they felt like, I have to get this person out of the picture to make sure your person don't move on from them. They will always have access to your person, and your person will never be able to see the truth or have a clear mind because they're in some type of illusion. This backfired because whoever your person is, they've taken control over the situation that they were in with that person. This could definitely be a cycle that they were in with different people learning lessons as well. Yeah. Somebody is doing something on their own. They're just embarking on a journey by themselves. You have the King of Pentacles. This is someone who have definitely been doing a lot of research. They've been doing a lot of studying. It's like this person is gaining a lot of wisdom. This is also someone that I'm hearing, if you know better, when you know better, you do better. So if this person is someone who is realizing that they have control over the situation, they have power over self. This is someone who wants to use their power for good. They feel like that's the only way they're going to be able to enjoy life. Eight of Swords. This person go, or whoever the person is that's moving forward, this person is realizing that certain things that they could have went through, they feel like it was their fault with the Eight of Swords. Or this could just mean that they feel like they have the power to fix whatever problems they could have been facing, or fix something. There's something they want to fix. Ace of Pentacles. This is them wanting to fix the connection with you. But you know what? If this is your person and they were attached to a third party, they didn't know the depth of what they were truly up against. And now it's like they're finding out, they're waking up, they're gaining the knowledge and the wisdom of, hold on one second. Yeah, it's like they're gaining the knowledge and the wisdom of what they were truly up against in a toxic karmic cycle. Because I feel like this person is not just moving away from one person. This could be just a karmic cycle, multiple people. It's like they didn't understand how energy worked. But now they do. And they feel like now that they've waken up to the truth, they found out a lot of things. That they really didn't, pay attention to or realize. They could have been in regret and feeling like, I brought this on myself. I'm my own worst enemy. Also, I'm seeing that they want another opportunity with you. If they were confused in the past, not truly knowing what they were up against, what this union that you and them share was up against, they're wanting to fix this. The Ace of Pentacles in the upright, there's a new opportunity on the rise. And I'm also getting that if they've been going through some type of stagnation, they feel like it's their fault because they weren't fully aware. They weren't paying attention, or maybe they just didn't realize what was truly going on behind the scenes. Yeah, this is crazy. The devil popped out. As I was thinking, how people would say, that's the devil, when you going through something, or whoever the people are, or a certain person that they were attached to for a long time. It's like this person was able to hijack a person's personal space and have some type of control over them, like heavy. But they can't anymore. If this went on with your person and they were attached to someone that was like this, a third party, they feel like, it's something that they brought on their self. But this is definitely something that they needed to learn and they signed up for. Because whatever you and your person have been up against for generations, they didn't know the magnitude of what these energies was doing and why. It's like draining your energy and leaving you in an energy where you feel depleted. You feel empty. Not believing in yourself, not seeing your worth. So you're just vibing low. Not truly believing who you are or what you can be in life. And I feel like this could have, as I say, it went on for a long time. It's like somebody was held up for a long time. This could have been the union that was held up. You and your person's union was held up for a long time because of karmic energies. And for a long time, your person felt trapped. But now, they're in an energy of feeling like, I can fix this. I have the power to fix this. And they've been working hard to bring a vision to life. There's a vision that they have. And this could be a vision with you. They've been working hard to bring that vision to life. You have the devil. And then the Page of Swords. This is definitely someone that's in a negative energy. This is karmic energy. Um, Somebody watching another person, spying on another person. Obsession is here. Somebody has been trying to project fear onto someone else. I'm also seeing that your person is realizing something was keeping them in this energy of feeling chained. And if this is like projection energy from karmic energy, they wanted your person to be scared of trusting their self and starting a new venture. So there could be somebody behind the scenes that's still trying to project doubt, fear, and spiritual manipulation towards the connection because they can't get in your personal space anymore. Whatever it is you and your person are doing, you've been training lifetimes to get out of certain energies, certain cycles. For this Ace of Pentacles, this is definitely a soul contract. Somebody tried to trap another person because they wanted someone's soul. Sad to say, but this is what this is. This is going back to essence. Somebody trying to harvest and feast another person's essence. And when I said, what did I say? Energy. It's not just ciphering energy. It's like consuming energy. Wow. Somebody wanted another person's soul. Yeah. What's this King of Swords in the reverse? Okay. This could be a karmic soulmate or someone. We have the Page of Wands. So, whoever the King of Swords in the reverse is, this is somebody that could be watching you. This person is someone who feels like um they're lonely. They feel like something that they did is the reason why they're going through what they're going through. They could have an obsession with watching you, with the devil being here. Or this could be their zodiac sign. Yeah, this is somebody who wants to apologize. This could be jealousy as well. It's like they have an obsession with watching you. They're also jealous. Jealous of something. This could be a new your emotions, yeah. If they feel like you have emotions for your person, this could be emotional maturity. They're jealous. They feel like you isolated yourself from them, you separated yourself from them, and now you're having success. This could be your ex, somebody that you're no longer attached to. Yeah. Because I feel like the Knight of Cups in a reverse is somebody that your person was attached to, and they've moved on from. They're realizing that that person is someone who did something to them. This is definitely with the Justice card in the reverse and the Knight of Cups in the reverse, a love spell. But they learned from it. Three of Cups in the reverse is meaning that person is not going to be able to use that to interfere with you and your person's union anymore. That's a lesson that your person learned, and now they can move forward. We have mystery. Third party, regret, and then breakup. Now, they regret doing something with a third party. Whoever your ex is, they teamed up with other people to try to interfere. After you chose to break up with them, you walked away. They teamed up with somebody. Whoever they teamed up with, they're in regret. Because now it's like they could be binded in karmic energy. They're going through a lot of negative karma now that they're kind of seeing the truth of the matter. Wow. It's something they teamed up with somebody to do, and they didn't think that you would ever find out, but they also did not know this person was in competition with you. I'm hearing they were trying to interfere with the connection that you and your person have. It's like somebody was out in the cold on that. It's a lot of stuff that was a mystery to this person and they didn't know. But now they know and they're in regret. We have grass is greener. Yeah. They're in regret. They're jealous because they feel like they're jealous of your person. Yeah. The way that you feel about your person. They feel like you and your person both have romantic feelings for each other, and this stresses them out. It's like they found out whoever they teamed up with to help interfere with the connection or this person being in competition with you. It's like they feel bad because it's a lot of stuff that person didn't tell them, but now that they know the truth, they still are in an energy of being jealous, having panic attacks, depressed about this connection. So it's like they would have been in the same energy if they would have knew what this person was truly using them for and why they truly teamed up with them. It's like they feel used. And that could be a lesson they needed to learn because this could be someone who was using you. So they ran right into karma if you walked away from them. You learned your lessons. It's not up for you to teach them the lessons they need to learn. It's not up for you to say, hey, I'm getting ready to close out this toxic karmic cycle, close out this karmic soul contract that me and you have, and I'm just letting you know, this is what you need to do and get in order so you can close it out too. Like, no. Because I'm pretty sure when you walked away from this person, you didn't even know who that person was to you. You hadn't woken up spiritually. So it wasn't on you to wake that person up as well, or make sure that person ends out a karmic soul contract as well. You did your part. You learned whatever lesson you needed to learn. Their time was up in your energy. Your time was up in their energy. You held up the part of the agreement that you made for your soul's growth. And you set yourself free. It wasn't up to you to set this person free. This is someone who is constantly receiving or seeing some type of synchronicities. Or somebody could be jealous of another person's gifts. Clarity, the messages that they receive from the universe. So yeah, this could be two karmic energies, or multiple. Take it where it resonates. But there's two different people here. Somebody that your person was attached to, somebody that you were attached to that came together. Both people could be jealous and envious of your connection to the universe, your connection to the divine in your person. And this is not just something that is just happening. The way that these people feel, they've been feeling for lifetimes. There's nothing new. You're waking up to the magnitude of who these people are. And if you didn't close out a contract with them in previous lifetime, they just followed you to a new one. Because that was some old unfinished business that needed to be closed out and ended out. And then it's like, if these are people that are kind of like upset, depressed, it's like they didn't see nothing change. They didn't see no change coming. Especially if they repeated the same cycle with you for a lifetime. They're just like, okay, we just going to repeat this cycle. Nothing is going to change. Change wasn't in the cards for these people. One person is looking back on all the time that they've spent trying to keep another person stuck. Or they're looking at all of the time and energy they've put in trying to get back in you and your person's energy. After you've woken to the truth and your person has as well. They're moving forward. You've walked away. And it's like these people came together because they got unfinished business. They're in karmic energy. Of course, they were going to cross paths, team up, try to do whatever they could, unbeknownst to you and your person, to pull you back in, pull your person back in. They operate in the same energy. They're being used by the same karmic energy. So yeah, you have surrender. You and your person have completely released and let go. Released everything to the divine. You're allowing things to align in divine and align in divine timing, divine order. Yeah, this was definitely toxic relationship that you released. This King of Swords in the reverse. And they're bitter. They're angry. This could be someone who lashed out when you walked away. Because they didn't expect for you to be done. Like, this is over. They're like, it ain't over until I say it's over. And they teamed up with this person. Caused some type of injustice to you. And it backfired. They felt like you would never know. Nobody would know. Okay, so let's clear out that energy. And let's see what messages we get from your person. They're moving forward. They're moving on. You've moved forward. Let's see what your person wants you to know. Moving on from karmic energy as these people are being used. It's like when you when you are in low vibrational energy, as I say, your energy is able to be hijacked by dark entities, whether people know it or not, because they're unhealed, they're vibing low. They haven't done any energetic work on their self, physical work on their self, spiritual work on their self. They haven't woken up to who they are spiritually. They've just been asleep. And it's like when you go through an awakening, that's like turning on a light bulb, a light switch in your soul. When you operate out of darkness, you don't have access to that. You're so far away from yourself. And you're trying to keep yourself by any means necessary attached to other people, hoping that you can harvest and feast on them. Steal their essence, steal their soul. Hold on one second. And it's like the more and more you stay in a low vibrational energy and you're not waking up to the truth, you're not ending out karmic cycles and detaching yourself and healing and raising your, vibration, you're just racking up more and more karmic debt each lifetime. And it's harder and harder on yourself to get out. You stay chained where you're able to be used as vessels to harvest and feast on other people. Let's see what messages that your person has for you. What do they want you to know? I can't let you go. I'm seeing the Four of Pentacles. Your person do not want to let you go. This is why they're moving forward. I want to hold you. Wow. So yeah, I'm seeing the Four of Pentacles. Your person wants to hold you. They don't want to let you go. It's like they're coming towards you to, this could be like commitment. They want to marry you with the King of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles as well. Chariot. Yeah, I'm ready to take my mask off. They're ready to open up to you. I don't know how to handle my emotions right now, so yeah. I was just thinking like your person could have came towards you in a Knight of Cups energy because of the person they were attached to, or the cycle that they were in, the people that they were attached to. Whoever the person is that they were attached to specifically, that was a Knight of Cups energy. Your person came to you in that person's energy, not knowing who this person was to them and to you. So they didn't know how to operate out of emotion, vulnerability, speaking their truth, being who they truly are. They hid it and they didn't know how to access it. Definitely did not want to be it around other people, and they could be realizing why they couldn't shine their light around other people. Why didn't they want to be their self around other people? If they truly see what they have been up against in the cycle that they have been in. They couldn't access it. They couldn't manifest the things that they wanted. Because of the type of energy that will be attached to it. You're worth more than I let on. So they could have acted as if they didn't care. They, wanted people to feel like they weren't interested in you, or they could have even told people like, people could have been asking your person about you and they just acted as if they didn't care. It's like they were leading other people on to believe something that was not true. And it's because they didn't want people to know how they felt about you. But you're worth more than what they wanted other people to believe and what they wanted you to believe. They feel like them being in an energy of being guarded in the past, it was for their own safety and yours. I let people manipulate me into ghosting you. So whoever they allowed to manipulate them to ghost you, these are the people that they did not want to know how they felt about you. Because it's like if they ghosted you and you were woke to who your person is to you, your person was woke on a spiritual level. Their physical self wasn't aware yet. Their physical self was confused because they were around these energies. Manipulative people that were being used to keep your person confused. I keep hoping to bump into you everywhere I go. So your person, they're hoping to bump into you wherever it is that they're. This could be when they're out and about. And they're hoping to run into you somewhere. So I'm getting that they could be looking for you everywhere that they go. Like when they go out there, just in their mind, like this is crazy because this is their intuition letting them know that they're going to see you again. It's not over. There's unfinished business between you and your person because you and them have a soul contract to fulfill. But it's after they've ended out toxic karmic soul contracts that they've had with other people, and you've ended out toxic karmic soul contracts that you've had with other people, and also took out the time to do the work on self. Keep yourself aware. And always guard and protect your energy no matter what. Because anybody could be used if they're vibing low and you're attached to them. It could be used to create blockages. I hate seeing you with them. So your person hated seeing you with someone, or they hate seeing you with a certain person, a certain group of people. I need to tell you the truth. Okay, they want to speak the truth about something. I'm going to pull some cards from this karmic situation deck and see what truth do your person wants to tell you. What have your person found out? I never believed any lies that were told on you. So they want to tell you the truth about this. Could be somebody that spreaded some type of rumors about you. It's some people that you could least expect. This could be like people that you were close to at one point. They could have got behind the scenes and they started spreading lies on you. This could be trying to dim your light. If they see you in a certain energy, you're healing, you're starting off on a brand new journey, you're breaking generational curses, ending out cycles. These are people that felt like defeated. It's like, how are you doing this? How dare you do something that I'm not trying to do? I'm so... This is sad. What you would least expect. People that you would least expect will be in this energy. And they feel like they're one-upping you. You're missing out on the opportunity, or, something like that. Like they're doing something to, it's the same situation. Hurt people hurt people. And they're not hurting because you hurt them. They're hurting because you're choosing to release any hurt or trauma that binds you to them. Whether it's family members, friends, people that you were in a connection with. You're releasing any type of energy that would make them feel like they have access to you. And that's a challenge for them. You're doing something that they can't do. Or they don't want to. They've gotten comfortable. Nobody loves me like you do. So your person wants you to know that they feel like don't nobody in this world love them the way that you do. They've never met anyone who loves them the way that you do. No matter who they've been attached to. I found out my ex slept with your ex. So yeah, these people were definitely people that came together. And this could be something they feel like you and your person would never find out. How could you? Especially if somebody felt like they had your person under some type of love spell or something like that. You were in some type of illusion. Your person is in some type of illusion. This is sad. And it's like, that's what karmic energy, they don't want you to wake up spiritually. Because they feel like you're going to have too much access to truth and clarity. And they won't have any power. They feel like the only power they would have over you is the illusion they place around you and over you to keep you asleep. And just being able to harvest and feast on your energy, even if it means they can't access anything that is ordained for you to access or have when you wake up to the truth. As long as they can keep you stuck, blinded, they're okay with that. And it's just crazy because what I'm getting drain your energy so you won't be able to access it. But them draining your energy, it's like they're not manifesting off of draining your energy. They're not benefiting off of draining your energy. But it fuels them. Like a person that loves toxicity. They love to gossip about people, talk about people. It's like they live for it. People fighting and different things like that. They're excited by that. A bunch of confusion, a bunch of commotion. It makes them feel good. But when they don't have that confusion, that toxicity, that commotion, they don't feel good. They feel low. They're not fueled by high vibrational energy. They're only fueled by low vibrational energy. So now that you have raised your vibration, your person have raised their vibration, it's not fun anymore, whatever they were doing. Especially if they were behind the scenes and these two people came together. to do something injustice to you or your person, could be both, because they were sneaking around together. And it's like one person could have felt like, because one of these people, whoever the person is that you walked away from, they feel like this person placed an illusion over them. And it's because they were out in the cold on the knowledge of who this person was and what they were doing. This is okay. I've been running from us, running from myself and my own fears. I'm tired of running. Your person is tired of running. They don't want you to worry about the past. They move forward. But whoever the people are that are still stuck in toxic patterns, they're still sitting back. If these were cycles that you and your person have closed out, they're still stuck in those cycles. Karmics tried to get me to turn on you when I didn't. They got mad. So your person and your person's karmic partner and your karmic partner could have came to your person and tried to get your person to turn on you. When your person didn't, they got mad. Or a karmic partner that they were attached to before your person walked away from them, woke up to the truth about this karmic partner, who you are to them as well. This karmic energy was trying to get your person to betray you, do something bad to you. And they wouldn't. They got mad. And it could have been more than one person. If this wasn't your actual ex, it could have been different energy, karmic energy that your person was attached to. That could be a part of the reason why your person ghosted you. They felt like out of sight, out of mind. If they weren't around you, these people wouldn't be plotting behind the scenes on how to turn on you. Do something to deceive you. It's like there was a lot going on all at one time. It's like they knew whatever was happening at that time. If there were people that were trying to team up against you, they knew it was unfair. They knew it wasn't right. But they did not know that it was being done to them as well. These are people that they weren't only trying to interfere with your life, they were interfering with your person's life as well, because there's a higher purpose. And one person knew, whoever was doing it, whoever placed some type of love spell over your person, they knew exactly what they were doing. This is someone who knew exactly what they were tied to. So they were all for keeping your person in that illusion. Keeping your person stuck. Because it meant they didn't have to do any work on their self, but in their mind, they felt like they would be able to access your gifts through your person. Whatever it is that your person manifests, they would be able to control. Whoever this ex is, they're receiving karma for what they did to you. We were separated because we weren't meant to reunite in a toxic cycle. They're seeing this. These are people that were only being used so you and your person could see, I need to close out this cycle. These are people that I need to detach from once and for all. Because I feel like for a long time, if your person was attached to certain people, they weren't able to see the truth. But once you and your person could have started getting close, being around each other more, communicating with each other more, everything started happening at once. And your person was kind of confused. More confused than they were about the people that they were attached to, the type of cycle that they were in. But that confusion with a lot of people behind the scenes all at once trying to get your person to turn on you is what made them wake up to the truth. And this could be a truth that they did not want to face. It could be a truth that you tried to warn them about and they didn't believe you. And that could be a reason why they feel like them finding out the truth after you exposed the truth, they were their own worst enemy. They kept themselves stuck in a cycle for too long. Because they refused to see the truth, or they were just in denial. Even if they were seeing certain things, it's like they didn't want to believe it. But they were forced to see it, forced to believe it, because it was happening. Beyond these karmic energies' control, because they don't have control over their energy. Yeah, you have an ex that's receiving karma for the way that they treated you or whatever they did to you. So if they did something unfair, they're receiving karma. I'm ready to embrace our connection. So yeah, your person is ready for, it's like they're ready to come towards you. They're no longer hiding. It's like I feel like they've been sitting back, peeping everything, observing everything, and putting everything together. Now they have a better understanding about why a lot of things happened in the past, why they didn't believe you, why they couldn't see the truth. Pull a couple cards from this deck. I was asleep, attached to a karmic soulmate who likes to play with love spells and dark magic. So yeah, as I said, whoever the person is, your person was attached to, they knew exactly what they were tied to. But this is someone who felt like they had power with whatever they were doing. The dark magic, the love spells, that was power to them. This is someone who felt like whatever illusion they were placing around people would never end. No matter what, people would never ever see them for who they truly are. Because who's going to find out? As they're in the dark doing this, they're doing this behind the scenes. Nobody knows this about them. If you weren't your person and you woke up to the truth, somebody is sitting back looking at this like this wasn't even worth it. They didn't get anything that they thought they were going to receive. Because this is someone who honestly felt like they was going to, receive another person's destiny. If they could do some type of energy work through your person, keep them tied to them, placed under some type of illusion, they would get someone else's destiny. And they made themselves believe something that was not true. I'm healing my heart so I can be open to you in ways I have never been before. This is healing lifetimes of trauma, heartache, painful experiences, so that they can be open to you in ways that they have never been before. They've been on a healing journey. I miss you so much. During this time that you and them have been apart, they really, really miss you. You are my greatest teacher. I've learned so much from our journey. A lot of it has come from you. I'm grateful for you. So this is someone who wants you to know just how grateful they are for the connection that they share with you, who you are in their life, how you've helped them to become a better person. How you woke them up. I was stuck on the wrong path and didn't know. I know that our journey is filled with challenges, but it will lead us towards a beautiful reunion. So this is definitely going with, they don't want you to worry about the past. They've moved forward. They know what the connection is, what you and your person needed to overcome in order to have this beautiful reunion that's destined for you. Yeah, I have truly awakened to the magnitude of what we share. They've tried to bury their feelings for you, but it made them think about you even more. I pulled back my energy because I didn't want you to pick up on my low vibrational energy. And my love for you is limitless. So yeah, there's nothing that can make your person stop loving you. I miss you more than words can express. The distance only makes me realize how much I need you. Your person is holding on to you energetically, even if you and them are not physically in union. They've been holding on to you energetically since they ghosted you, and emotionally, spiritually as well. The only distance is the physical. And the only reason why that separation happened is because it wasn't meant to be in a toxic cycle. And there were still lessons that your person needed to learn once they woke up to the truth. Once they went through the spiritual awakening. So lessons needed to be learned on their end, especially if you had already learned lessons on your end. Your person was right behind you. And it's like they've been learning through you. A lot of stuff that they didn't know about this journey, they learned from you. You are my greatest teacher. I've learned so much from our journey, and a lot of it has come from you. I'm grateful for you. Even though we are apart, I can feel your energy, your guidance, and unconditional love. It gives me strength to keep moving forward. So it's you that is giving them strength in their darkest hours, in their darkest time, whether you know it or not. Even though we are apart, I often imagine what our reunion will be like when we reunite. This is all they're thinking about. You make them want to grow, evolve, and be everything you deserve. And I'll take this last card. Can you please forgive me? Wow. See what's on the bottom of the deck. This card says, I didn't mean to hurt you. My actions weren't a reflection of The love we share. So whatever it is that they did to hurt you in the past, they definitely want forgiveness for. They didn't mean it. It's like they were asleep. They didn't know what they were up against. If you were speaking the truth to your person and you're awake, and you were awake at that time, they weren't. And it was because their energy was scattered. They were being drained in multiple ways. They weren't in an energy of feeling like, okay, I need to detach from this person. They don't serve my highest good. I need to release that person. It's like they weren't in the energy that they're in now, preparing for union with you. They didn't even know about the union. And if they did, they didn't know the magnitude of what it was, the energy work that needed to be done on self, the inner healing work that needed to be done on self. There was a lot of knowledge they needed to gain that they hadn't gained. Okay, so let's see what message the universe has for us with this last card. Whoever your person is, they're definitely on their way to you. And they're coming to tell you the full truth. It's like this is someone who does not want to hide anything from you. They want to sit down, have a heart-to-heart conversation with you, and they want to be honest with you. Okay? So this card says, when you hold on to the past, it stops you from living in the present. Release any old hurts or worries or regrets. Commit to being in the here and now. Forgive yourself for where you think they may have been wrong. You deserve inner peace. Let it go. So this could be your person. For a long time, there were a lot of things that they probably just couldn't forgive that other people did to them. And now they're releasing it, or they finally released it. Yeah, I'm seeing that Eight of Swords card. They feel like if this is them keeping their self like in a mental prison because they couldn't forgive people for what they did, this could be something that was done to you and they found out somebody they knew did this. It's like they were definitely in regret, but they were also, they were in the energy of being hurt. That's something that they just couldn't forgive easy. If they've matured mentally, emotionally, they're realizing this is something that they have to release in order for them to have inner peace. They got to let it go. Because them holding on to it, it's like fueling the energies that did something injustice. When people hurt you, they're doing it so they can be able to have some type of control over you. Some stagnation over you, power over you. Now you can't move forward. And they don't care that they're hurting you. This is sad. Somebody, it's like, whoever the person is that your person is walking away from, this could be definitely the person that they felt like they couldn't forgive for whatever they were doing behind the scenes, especially if they found out that person was using dark magic, spells, and different things like that. They were also trying to target you. This person knew exactly what they were doing. They had access to the information that you found out way before you got woke. They had the opportunity to change who they are and start healing and working on themselves, but they chose to target you. They felt like it would be easier to place an illusion over you and your person, harvest and feast on your energy through your person, keep them asleep. And they would be able to steal your destiny, mimic your essence, basically steal your soul. Without you knowing, your person knowing. But when you woke up, it's like, oh, you're a target. How dare you find out the truth? And this could be why spirit woke you up at a certain time. It just happened out of nowhere. You just had the urge to end out cycles. You had the urge to make a drastic change. It's like enough was enough. A final decision was made. It's done. And it's because this person had plans to like tie you to their karmic debt. And they would walk off in your destiny. Not knowing that couldn't be done. You can't mimic someone's energy and then walk off, and be them. It's like somebody was really sitting behind the scenes trying to become you. When they realized that you were woke and this wasn't going to happen, they did something very unfair. And this could be multiple things. They teamed up with other people, teamed up with people that you no longer dealt with or wanted to be attached to. Because these type of energies, they stick together, especially if they're vibing low. They're all being controlled by the same energy. And now they're realizing they didn't get nothing out of it. They couldn't gain anything that belongs to you with the Three of Cups popping out in the reverse. They could never get in your personal space. They could never steal your essence. And they could never swap out your soul. I'm also hearing that this person is someone who felt like they could trap you in a karmic soul contract and they could walk into the soul contract that you and your person share. This person found out all this knowledge before you even woke up to who you are. And as I said, they had the opportunity to change it, but they felt like it would be easier for them to use manipulation and trickery to get what they wanted. And it backfired. And they're going through karma. This is only a situation being balanced out. Because whatever it is that you do, it come back on you. They didn't think that far. Just like whoever this ex is, they didn't think whatever it is that they did to you would come back on them. Like you didn't know that they were behind the scenes, like sneaking around with whoever that person is. They felt like you would just never know. And in their mind, if you were attached to them for a long time, they felt like you're not going nowhere. You and them gonna always be together. However they were treating you, they were always gonna be able to treat you that way. You will keep treating that person good. If they can keep treating you bad behind the scenes. You just had that urge to pull away. Because spirit could have been like, how dare these people? Your ex is already in the energy of trying to keep you stuck. As they're being used by karmic energies. They're asleep. They don't know what they're up against. They're not fulfilling the soul contract that they have with you. Because a lot of times, karmic energies have an agreement to end out a karmic soul contract. You and them come here learning lessons together, and you and them both end out the karmic soul contract once and for all. But there's a lot of karmic energies that are unhealed, always in a, low enough energy where their energy can be hijacked, and they do manipulative things to try to place illusions around you to keep you stuck. And it keeps them stuck. Not knowing that you could never place an illusion over someone that is chosen. It's only so much that spirit will allow. So if they felt like they had the upper hand and they got behind the scenes, came together to try to keep you and your person trapped after a certain agreement was made, and they weren't following through with their agreement, and you and your person wasn't woke to the truth, and somebody knew the truth, this is why you just all of a sudden had that pull to move on from whoever this ex is. Make the changes that you have made, and you stood on that. You've been guarded ever since. Even if it meant you doing the work on your own, you just focusing on yourself and the things that you want to change. Everything that was done behind the scenes was to get both you and your person to fall back into old patterns, but it didn't work because you learned how to protect your energy. You didn't want to be around people anymore once you found out the truth, especially if they were in a low vibrational energy. They don't know who they are spiritually, but you know exactly who they are. Yeah, so whoever these karmic energies are, these people, they owe a lot of karmic debt. That they agreed to clear out, but they've just been racking up. And now they're going through a lot of karma. They feel like it's unfair, as they've watched you and your person break free. And as I said, when you're ending out a karmic cycle with someone, and you have a contract with them, it's not up for you to say, hey, I'm going to wait for you to, learn your lessons and we're going to do it together. Like, no. You held up your end of the agreement. You set yourself free. It's not up for you to set somebody else up free or wake them up. Just like it wasn't up for you to, it wasn't up to you to wake your person up. They still found their way. As you and them have that energetic bond, it was always going to be that way. They was always going to wake up the same way that you did. They were always going to be shown what they were up against the same way you did. Nothing was going to be able to stop it. No matter how many people teamed up behind the scenes to create confusion and manipulation and trickery. Everything happened for a reason.